this video, I'm going to give you a very brief overview of what autism is and how it affects people. My name is Richard from Natural Helper, and today I want to share with you some basic information about autism that will help you better understand the disorder. It's important to remember that not everyone on the spectrum has all these traits, but most likely they'll have at least one or two of them. Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder that affects social interaction, communication skills and repetitive behaviors. Autism is more than just an inability to interact with others or communicate in comprehensible language. It's also characterized by inappropriate behavior such as not responding when called upon, ritualistic routines of the person doing anything from washing their hands 10 times to playing video games for hours on end without interruption. 1. Autism is a spectrum disorder. Autism spectrum disorder is a condition that can affect many different people in varying degrees. Autism has been considered as one of the most misunderstood mental disorders. It's important to have an open mind when talking about this topic and not be quick to judge or make assumptions on what someone might have done wrong, just because they may exhibit certain symptoms associated with autism. Autism spectrum disorder (ASD) encompasses a broad range of conditions which we typically refer to as autistic traits, but are more accurately diagnosed separately from each other for their specific impairments, including language difficulties, social skills deficits, repetitive behaviors such as rocking back and forth and hand flapping, sensory sensitivities like an aversion towards loud noises or textures. 2. People with autism are often intelligent but lack social skills and communication skills. People with autism are often intelligent and can even be geniuses, but they struggle to make friends. They also have difficulty communicating verbally or non-verbally, which makes it difficult for them to find jobs that match their skill set. People on the autistic spectrum might seem like an odd bunch, unable to communicate in any way other than through pictures or songs. However, many people who live with this condition excel at a particular skill set such as mathematics and science-based subjects where linear thinking is required. 3. A person's language development can be delayed or interrupted in autism. Autism can be a culprit in the most crucial linguistic development of all, that which occurs during infancy. Many neurological conditions disrupt this process, but nothing is as severe or permanent than autism and other pervasive developmental disorders (PDD). Research has found an association between PDDs and reduced language skills for some children who are diagnosed with early onset seizures, though no direct causal link was established. 4. Autistic people have trouble understanding other people's thoughts and feelings, which makes it difficult to communicate with them. People with autism often have trouble understanding the thoughts and feelings of others. This makes it difficult to communicate effectively, making them feel isolated in their own world where no one understands them. People who are autistic often struggle to understand other people's emotions because they cannot process cognitive information as well as someone without an issue such as ASD or ADHD would be able to. This means that conversations can sometimes become overwhelming for these individuals, since they don't know how you're feeling when you speak, so words lose all meaning apart from what is being said on a literal level, and not always even then. 5. Autistic children may not engage in the same types of play activities as typically developing children. Autistic children are often misunderstood, and their development is taken for granted. First off, it's difficult to diagnose autism at such a young age because there must be an absence of language skills before the child can qualify as autistic. Secondly, if we assume that not engaging in play activities isn't necessarily conclusive evidence of autism, then let us explore why some kids might refrain from playing with others or using toys appropriately during pretend playtime like other typically developing kids do. One reason could be sensory overload, where they feel so much stimulation when entering into social situations but don't have any way to regulate themselves, which makes them withdraw back into safe spaces where they're comfortable. Another may simply come down to something as simple as being shy around people outside of one's family. I hope you found this informative, and maybe it will help you understand someone you previously couldn't. Please like and subscribe for more videos.